All right, what's up, YouTube? I just finished watching the Danny Garcia Malignaggi fight. I think it's an impressive win. Okay, I'm gonna say it was an impressive win. I thought Danny won every single round. Okay, I thought the first two was pretty close, and I think he cruised right through Malignaggi for the remainder of the fight after the second round. Um, so it was an impressive win, even though Paulie's coming off a 16-month layoff, and Sean Porter, he got beat down by Sean Porter, and he is 34 years of age now. I still think it was an impressive win because Paulie's style was kind of tailor made for a guy like Danny Garcia. Like it should have been more competitive. Paulie's first problem is volume. You're not a puncher, you know? And when Danny Garcia throws more punches than this was like one of the lowest I've ever seen Paulie Malignaggi throw in a fight. Okay, so that was the first issue. Second issue is like, just like Lamont Peterson, you were making a miss, but you wasn't making him pay for it. Okay, you didn't follow, you didn't counter him, you didn't really do anything. You got low a lot. Danny looked slow at some points. He was missing, but there really wasn't no angles, anything. Paulie would just get low and then get unbalanced, and he would just hold on to Danny Garcia. That's probably the most I've ever seen Paulie hold on to someone. Okay, so I don't know where Paulie's gonna go from here. He's a great commentator. Um, I'm not saying he has to stop boxing, but he's not a guy, a name at this point. Okay, I think it's safe to say at this point he's not a name at 147. He's not the guy like, all right, I'm gonna go to 147 and fight this guy. No, I don't think he's a name at this point. If any of the other top fighters at 147 were to fight Paulie right now, I feel like it's a step down for them at this point. Okay, um, he looked good on his legs a little bit defensively. He looked good, but I just don't think he has it anymore. As far as Danny, he looked impressive. Um, can he compete with the top guys at 147? I really don't think so. I think Thurman can beat him. I think Bradley would beat him. I think Floyd would beat him. Manny Pacquiao would beat him. Even Marcus Maidana, I think, would beat him. But I would like to see a Sean Porter fight. I think that would be a competitive fight. I still want to see the Adrien Broner fight. There's plenty of fights out there. When they asked him like, who, Thurman's here, Porter's here, or are you interested in fighting Thurman or Porter? And he gave that they're great fighters, but I want to speak to it depends on what the advisor and everything. The same typical Al Heyman answer. He's great at giving those answers. He will never actually call out a name. He doesn't do that. So it's very calculated with him, but he looked good. I just don't know if he can be a champion at 147. I don't know. There's a lot of guys there. So it was an impressive win. I mean, he shut him out, in my opinion. In my opinion, he shut him out. So in that sense, it's impressive, but the top dogs at 147, I just don't expect Danny Garcia to fight the top guys yet. I picture him fighting like maybe a Devin Alexander, okay? Maybe a Devin Alexander might be next or something like that. I just don't see him going straight to the top fighters at 147 right now. Okay, I think he's going to have to, have a couple of fights before we get another big fight from Danny Garcia, all right? So anyway, that's my post fight. I'm not gonna do long. I've done plenty of videos on Danny Garcia at this point. I don't know who he's gonna fight next because he never says. But it was an impressive win, and I definitely had him shutting out Paulie Malignaggi. All right, so make sure you guys hit subscribe and leave comments.